Hello everyone, it's Samantha here from Senses of the Soul, and this is the February Ascension Energies video. This is a shorter video that I'm doing now instead of my blog, and I do a longer video for my Collective Soul Dream Box group, which is about a half an hour. So if you're interested in that, you can certainly go to my page and take a look and see if you want to join our group. It's in the Collective Soul Dream Box section. So let's jump into the energies for February, okay? We've got a lot going on. As I said in January, 2019 is the year of the solar plexus. So we're really going to be working on our self-worth and our self-empowerment, and it's literally hitting us right here. So you're probably feeling that these days, this big bundle of nerves here. And I'm calling February Healing the Hidden. And healing the hidden is very much about us letting go of things, anything again that is hidden, so that we can rise back up and start on our new journey, because many of us have already or are moving into or are searching for the next phase of our journey. So whether it's new relationships, new job, new opportunities, new way of living, new city, whatever it is, all of us are going through some kind of change in our life right now. If we are willing to step into the opportunities that the universe is giving us and to rise to the universal challenge, right, of becoming all more empowered, heart-centered, and co-creative. So healing the hidden definitely means that, you know, if you're feeling more emotional and upset these days, that a lot of that's going to come out and we'll get more relief as this month goes on. But that if you're hanging on to any pain or grief that's going to inhibit you from moving on to this next phase of your ascension journey, then you need to let that go. Otherwise, it's going to come up in the body, mind, right, or in the way you're thinking, etc., because it needs to be let go. All right, so really be conscious of what it is for you so that you can have liberation and freedom moving forward instead of deception, which has kept you from reaching more of your potential. So, you know, I'm finding lots is coming up for me these days. For those of you that don't know, I'm going back, I have gone back, I'm doing my master's in counseling psychology. And going back into the education system at the age of 52 is very daunting for me. I have a lot of wounding, as many of us do, around the education system. So I'm finding I'm having to face some things that I had hidden about that experience and really grieve it and move through it to find the empowerment to continue to go online. It brings up a lot of fear for me, as many of you may be going through right now. Whatever it is you're facing is going to or will or has started bringing up a lot of fear for you around stepping into your power in perhaps a different way, or a way for you that there was wounding and you kind of kept it over here, right? We're really good at compartmentalizing. But we're going to be, again, coaxed this month by the universe to allow all of that to go. So anything that needs to go for you and wherever you're moving forward into, you're going to have to let that go this month. Because this month we start into the 8th realm of our learning. So those of you that don't know what the realms are, if you're new to my page, they're on my website. There's 16 realms. We're now into the 8th realm. I was told to channel a year and a half ago these energies and guideposts to help us through the next 3 to 4 years, because it was going to be a very intense time of shifting and learning in the collective consciousness. So we're now working on the 8th realm. You can go read more about that on my sensesofthesoul.ca page, okay? And as well, you can certainly use the 8th realm essence. That will help you quite a bit to set the energetic template for what we are learning this month. The key words this month are emotional courage and forgiveness. So you may be feeling very tired. There's a lot of ascension fatigue out there, a lot of flu. Flu is just tied to fear. So if you're really not conscious of what's going on, or sometimes the fear is so overwhelming and the traumatic that the body will do us a favor and take it on and create flu symptoms. So if you're going through a lot of flu, there might be a lot of pain there for you that's holding you back in the self-confidence area. So take a look at what you're going through right now and really work on that for yourself. Be conscious of it. You know, you can journal, cry, talk to others, get support where you need to. All right. We are going to have a lot going on in this area and the thoracic area of the back this month, so it might be quite sore for you here still. There's a gateway here to the brain, and this is quite tight right now because we're working on a lot of beliefs and thoughts about ourselves that just aren't true. We need to work through that wound. All right, and as we do, we will rise back into more of our potential self, our true self. You're going to get more energy, but it's going to feel a little arduous to get there. It's kind of like that struggle, you know, as we are rebirthing out the birth canal, it's difficult for us, and we've gone through a lot in the last few years. So if you're getting tired, know that the end is near for this piece, and you're going to come to some completion through the 8th realm, which runs until May 2nd. So it'll just get gradually better and better and better on certain levels. You'll feel more peaceful, more truthful about who you are. You'll speak your truth more. You're going to learn to engage the emotional self better, and life will just feel a little bit easier that way. You'll be more in the creative flow. Okay? If you want to use some of my teas this month, Release the Fear and the Urban Warrior. This works on the kidney lower areas. This as well works on the adrenals. These are the areas we're going to be hit hardest. You're going to feel tired. It's always hard when we get to February anyway, especially if you live somewhere where it's winter. We're getting a little tired, all right? But there's more going on than that. We're in an ascension process, okay? So that is the main things that are going on. We're going to continue to have some soreness in the liver, you know, digestive issues, neck stiffness. As I mentioned, the solar plexus, heart, thoracic area is going to be sore, stiff, and you can feel energy in here moving. Still a lot of vivid dreams, a lot of fear coming up, will come up in the next few weeks. Know that's natural, normal, anxiety, okay? You just need to work with it, sit with it, and get help if you need to. Okay, don't let it consume you. You're not going crazy. This is just part of how you're clearing and then integrating these new parts of yourself that are no longer burdened, our masculine and feminine together to co-create, all right? And then you'll see improvement in a lot of areas of your life. And like I said, we'll learn true intimacy with each other and with the earth, with all living beings. The relationships just become more meaningful. There's more depth. And that's what this whole process is about. You know, we're not going to be looking for external things or looking to other people to complete us, because we're going to come more online with who we truly are and more whole. And therefore we can actually co-create instead of doing all this shadow stuff with each other and outside of ourselves. It creates a lot of strife for us, a lot of wounding, etc. Okay, less banging up against each other and more working together. Wouldn't that be nice? So that's what this month is more and more about. Okay, and we have a new moon on February 4th, and we have a full supermoon, which is also known as the snow moon, on February 19th, both of which will help us release, clear, and shift and be more empowered as we go through it. We're also sort of going to get into the pre-energy of the first Mercury retrograde of the year. The first Mercury retrograde of the year is March 5th to the 28th, but we go into the pre in Feb, sort of Feb 19th to March 4th. So again, we're going to be working things out. And all of this is just to help us move to that next level of really loving ourselves, loving others, sitting in our power properly, okay, engaging, co-creating. That's what the whole ascension process is about, okay? So if you want more information, as I said, you can certainly go and look at my Collective Soul Journey Box group. We have 30 people in the group right now. It's a monthly group. You get a mystery box. I can send it anywhere in the States and Canada, and you're more than welcome to be part of the group. We're holding space for a better world, okay? So I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and that you find this video useful. If you have any questions, you can certainly put them below, and I will answer you as best I can. Thank you.